Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed... On first down, here comes this offense. 42. Power football with the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap, it's Boyd. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one and a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Barber. He'll try to do it himself. Kept it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Duke.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats.
Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. Oh, the sweet feet. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Get set.
On the run, it's Boyd. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go to the draw. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. It's complete on the right side. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Touchdown, Duke! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. To the air, it's Barber. Scrambling away. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes a connection. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. And you saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Dances away to buy time. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Blue Devils will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Heaves it deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Duke. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. He'll start this drive firing. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Lasso! Lasso! Ready.
The give from the gun. Dances away from the D. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
On the double.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4th down.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 17.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into...
Running toward the tape. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Back to pass, it's Barber. He'll pull it down. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke!
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Going up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's running in the open. Quarterback gets the first down. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the punishment has been extended.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you've got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job. Scrambling around, buying time, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. At the 45 on his way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good.
Touchdown, Duke! And the pummeling has started. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for space to the left. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, what a move! Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
And the Blue Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on second and goal. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Knocked down for the tackle.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver. And
touchdown, Blue Devils! And the beatdown has ensued. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense.
Going for it all. Snatches it on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Dropping back, it's Barber. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. At the 20, he's got space. Ball's out. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
Get set.
The give to the tailback. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Cobra.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Duke! And the route is on. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Okay.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Green 20.
Here's the handoff. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. On the move at the 30. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to run it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Barber. Finds his back in the middle. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He makes a grab. Pulled down for the tackle.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's...
Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over.
Ready up.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
Here we go. Go.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll pull it down and run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
On the double.
And the Blue Devils have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run play action. Now adjusting. Deep shot for the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. You got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
Yeah, and I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football, but there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where...
Touchdown, Duke! And the punishment has been extended. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Gonna run it. It's Boyd. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Easy.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different.
Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the pummeling has started. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
All kinds of running room. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Duke. And the beatdown has ensued. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
it.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Moves.
Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Okay.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Blue Devils are rolling down the field.
Igloo.
Looking for space. It's Terrell. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
Okay.
And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10.
Hey.
To the ground with the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Blue Devils have taken it inside the 20. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches. And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down.
Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the route is on.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the...
When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So David, to your point, just keep getting better.